What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Sonic Advance. Today is the final episode of this series, and by the way, this video is going to be kind of long because this is a long ending. It's like going to be 23 minutes just because, you know, there's a lot. This zone is really actually pretty hard, so that's why this episode's kind of long, but you know what? It's all good. And yeah, this is the final episode of the series. I'm pretty excited to end off this series. It was fun, but I've been waiting to do Spirit Tracks for a long time, and I've wanted to do this game as well, but it's pretty short. So yeah, today we are going to be completing this zone and the final zone, which is just called X Zone, and this is Eggman Rocket Zone, I think. And we also are going to be fighting 3 versions of Eggman, and then we're done. So it's pretty exciting stuff. I can't wait to finish off the game. And if you guys are wondering, this is actually post-commentary. I have already filmed this just because this is a really hard area, and I didn't want to, like, a live commentary and this. So that's why this is not live. I'm sorry if you guys are like, hey, what the heck? But, you know, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, and if you did not notice yet, we are actually on a time limit for this stage, and we only have about 3 minutes, a little under 4 minutes actually. So yeah, it's kind of sucks, but this is not that hard of a stage, I feel like, but it is pretty hard, and yeah, that's why I did post commentary. And if you don't know what post commentary is, I basically filmed this video and then now I'm talking over it after I filmed it. So yeah, if you don't know what that means, there you go. And I just wish there was more variety in this game, like with the bosses. You know, it's cool how like all the Eggman bosses are fun and whatnot, but the Knuckles boss was probably my favorite just because it was different than all the others. And I think it would be really cool if they had like Shadow the Hedgehog or something in this game. I don't know, that's just my personal opinion, but yeah, I don't really know what I'm talking about. But yeah, you know, I just think it would be cool if they had a little bit of variety in the boss category. But you know, it's a good game, and this is an old game, 2001, so I mean, what am I to say? But yeah, now we're actually splitting off into the section. I believe there's 3 sections that kind of break off. And yeah, I know I said last episode that I wasn't gonna play as Tails, but screw it, guys, I can't do it. Okay, I can't do it. Tails is too good, bro. He's the easiest character in the game. But Sonic Mania, I'm probably not gonna play as Tails because that game is, you know, I probably won't be able to 100% it like I did this game. Or I didn't really 100% it, but I showed all the special stages, you know. So Sonic Mania is probably going to be a struggle for me, but it is all good. Tomorrow, Spirit Tracks episode 1 is going up. I know this is kind of a late upload. I've been uploading really late lately just because I've been really busy, and I'm kind of scared because school is starting up, and I don't know how busy I'm going to be then. And if I'm busy now and I can barely upload daily, imagine how it's going to be when school starts, you know? So we will see. I'm not really sure how that is going to go. Hopefully I can, you know, keep up daily for the most part, but I don't really know if that's going to, you know, be possible. But Sonic Mania Collector's Edition, I've been hyping it up for days now. It's coming. We got like 9 days. I'm so excited. I pre-ordered it, like I said. I got the Collector's Edition. I already said that. I got it at GameStop. I paid $10 shipping. So hopefully it'll be here on the release day of the game. And hopefully I won't be too late to the party. But I'm sure there's probably going to be people that already made a video before me. But hopefully that's not the case. The mailman's actually usually late. But sorry, I had like a weird voice thing. But, you know, it is all good. I don't think it's really going to be late. Hopefully the mail comes early. I think there's a new mailman, so I think it comes around 12 a.m. or 12 a.m. No, is that p.m. or I don't even know. 12 in the morning. That's what I'll say. So once I get home from school, I'll make the video and upload it. And yeah, it's gonna be pretty hype. I can't wait for Sonic Mania. I'm gonna make a bunch of videos on it. I'm gonna do the unboxing as well as a full-fledged Let's Play. I don't know if I'm gonna like 100% it because it's such a new game. I won't really know how to find all the special stages. Like for this game, I just look at a guide and beforehand or play ahead, and then I make a video. But for Sonic Mania, it's gonna be a whole different thing. Just like Breath of the Wild, I'm not gonna know what I'm jumping into. Cause like this game, you know, it's old enough to where there's guides and people know how to like beat it and stuff. But like Sonic Mania is gonna be a whole different story. So I don't know how I'm gonna do that. Maybe I'll buy a guide if there even is one available. But I don't know if they're gonna make a guide for it, because it's not like, you know, it's not like Zelda or anything where there's a lot of puzzles. But maybe there will be. I saw some footage of like Sonic with these like balls, collecting the blue balls and stuff. I don't know what that's about. You know, I haven't been too into Sonic these past years, but you know, I do keep up a little bit, and I have been watching some of the footage. I just don't want to spoil the game for me, because I've been waiting for it for a long time. And same with Sonic Forces. I saw a couple like trailers and clips and stuff, but I'm not really, you know, getting into all the details. Like when whenever a Star Wars movie comes out, like Rogue One, I try to get all the information. I don't know why, but like I always try to just spoil it for myself. I don't really know why I do that, but for video games, I feel like it's different. So like movies, it's like it has always like the same story. Like there's a hero, and then like, you know, he wins. That's really like, you could kind of expect a certain outcome, but you know, I always try to get into all the details before I watch the movie, so I can understand what's going on early on in the movie. I don't know if anybody else does that. Let me know in the comments below. But yeah, we're actually ripping through this stage, and the second piece is actually coming off. And if you guys didn't notice, okay, so the last couple episodes when I always said like P, it was like really loud, and B, but that's because I couldn't figure out how to attach my second pop filter. So basically a pop filter is like the one where it's like a circle, and then a windscreen is the one that like fits over the mic. And I had a windscreen, and I thought that would do the trick, but apparently not. So now I have a pop filter and a windscreen, so hopefully the audio sounds super good. I know last episode it sounded horrendous with the like loudness and like weird distortion. But, you know, maybe you guys didn't even notice, but I noticed it, and it was kind of bleh. So, yeah, just let me know how the audio sounds. I know I always change up stuff, but hopefully this is like the final stage of difference. Like, I know I've been changing it so many times, but hopefully this is like the last, you know, change. So, this stage is like really hard. I tried playing it with Sonic because I wanted to use Sonic in this episode, because I said I would not use Tails, but I lied to you guys. So I used Tails, and it's so much easier with Tails. Like, all these stages are so much easier with Tails, and you know, I feel like he's kind of a cheap character. He's kind of like Nabbit. They added Nabbit in Mario Bros. U, I believe, and he's supposed to be like the character that doesn't really take any damage, and like little kids or people that are just getting into Mario but don't really know what's going on play as. And you know, I can play with Sonic. I could beat the level with Sonic, but it's really hard, and I don't want to like have to put in so much editing, because I already had to cut out a lot of parts where I died in the boss and stuff. So it would just be a whole nother story with Sonic, and that's why I'm playing as Tails, because you know, he can fly and stuff and do all these things that is so much more beneficial than playing as Sonic, but I'm probably gonna just play as Sonic, or if they have Knuckles available or Shadow or one of my favorite characters, I'll play as him. But by no means Tails. Bleh. I cannot speak for some reason. By no means is Tails my favorite character. Knuckles or Shadow are definitely my favorites. So yeah, I don't want you guys to think like, oh, he only plays as Tails because that's his favorite. No, it's not. I don't really like Tails as a character. I think, you know, he's fine. A lot of people like him, but he's not like my favorite character. I wouldn't always pick him. If I had a choice, I would pick Knuckles, but he is just not very good. I mean, he can climb and stuff, which I should have actually picked him. Shoot. Just kidding. But he can climb and everything, but Tails is so OP that actually he can also glide, so I guess he is pretty good. But the fact that Tails can fly is just a deal breaker, I feel like. So that's why, I don't know why I explained all that, but yeah, you know, maybe some of you think I'm a Tails fanboy, but yeah, I'm definitely not. So yeah, now I really want to do a Let's Play on Sonic Forces. My only concern is that it'll come out too soon, like too close to the time that Sonic Mania came out. I am concerned that Sonic Forces is going to come out close to the time that Sonic Mania comes out, because it says 2017. Like, I would expect them to at least leave a year difference, but maybe it'll come out towards December. If it does, that is fine with me. I'm perfectly fine with it coming out in December. I just don't want it to cut in between my after Sonic Mania and the Let's Play I'm doing after Sonic Mania, because I do want to do Sonic Forces when it comes out, but I don't want to like prioritize. I don't know. I don't want to like make that a priority and then have it cut into my other Let's Plays. So we'll see. I don't really know. I'll try it. Maybe I'll, you know, update you guys on these things, do channel updates or something. I don't know, because it's kind of repetitive for me to talk about it every episode. But yeah, I feel like there's not really much else to say. But yeah, you know, this is a good game. I don't really know. But yeah, we are just, I don't even know what I was doing. I was like trying to see where we have to go, and I guess we just go down here. So yeah, I always try to make sure that I find the correct pathway, because there is multiple pathways most of the time, and I always try to make sure I'm not like just going down a bottomless pit, because that was really a lot of what happened on the last stage. I kept thinking like, oh, this is where you gotta go. You jump down and it's doom. It's like, what the heck? Like, you tricked me. But yeah, we're actually pretty close now to the boss. And yeah, this boss is actually really cool. Here he is. Okay, so basically what you have to do is like bounce the balls and then it'll flip him over. So you have to like get close enough, bounce it right there, and it'll flip over. But a lot of the times you get hurt. So this is why Tails is great for this fight, because he can bounce and then fly, or fly up, bounce down, and then you could jump on him or whatever. That's why, you know, I feel like Tails is like so instrumental to the game. But yeah, I actually died there, so I'm gonna cut once I get back there. Alright guys, so we are back here. Yeah, I actually died, sorry about that, but you know what, it's all good. It is all fine and dandy and whatnot. So yeah, this boss is pretty easy. You just have to be honest, I feel like these bosses on these final stages are easier than all the other ones we've had. I feel like Knuckles was probably the hardest one. But you know, let me know what you guys think was the hardest boss in the comments below. But in my opinion, it was Mecha Knuckles. But this one is actually also kind of hard because the speed picks up, and you know, you just kind of have to keep your distance and then bounce at the perfect timing, which is really hard because he's a moving object. But there we go, we actually killed him. And the next two bosses are seriously a joke. Like, they're like Calamity Ganon easy. And that says something. So, yeah, I'm actually pretty disappointed with Breath of the Wild's final boss. But, you know, I feel like it was a cool interpretation of, like, the way they did it. I think it was cool. Alright, guys, here we are at the boss. It's once again another Eggman. This one is actually pretty easy. I don't really think he's that hard, but you just have to kind of, again, this is like most of the Eggman bosses, is kind of keep your distance and then get them at the perfect time. And this is why Tails is really good, because you can just fly where the chain is and then hit him. So yeah, he's pretty OP in this situation. So yeah, here we go. We have to fight another Eggman, and this time he's got his weird little drill car, and yeah, there he is. I tried to hit him, but I actually I always forget sometimes. That doesn't make sense. Okay, so, but I always forget, like, the weird animation where he comes in, and you always try to take advantage of that and hit him, but it actually never works. So this is so easy. This is the easiest boss right there. Basically, you just jump and hit him. It's like the simplest thing in the world. But there he goes. Eggman is done. And we just beat the game, guys. I can't believe that we actually did it. We killed Eggman, or I guess he's not dead. He's just like burnt to a crisp. But yeah, here we go. Oh wait, oh, I totally forgot about this one. This one is actually a little more challenging. I don't really have any good tactics. You just kind of have to jump, collect the rings, and then hit him. So like, stay close, and then right when it goes down, hit him. I don't really have any advice, because this one is actually a little weird. I think the way it's like played out is strange. Like, I don't really understand how you were meant to kill this boss, but this is the way I did it, and it's probably not the right way, but hey, I still beat him. So yeah, I don't really know how they wanted you to kill him, but that's how I did it. And yeah, it was weird. This is a weird boss. I don't know why, but you know, it's fine. But yeah, it is crazy how short this game is. I'm really hoping that Sonic Mania is not so short, because that would really suck. And yeah, that would suck a lot. But yeah, we almost got him. Now has this weird little hand. Even if you get hit, you could just collect your ring and hit him again. So you know, it's pretty easy. I always get caught like having a single ring and then having to recollect it, because it's impossible to have more than that when you're doing a boss like this. But there we go. I thought I was gonna die, but we actually killed him. So that is the final Eggman battle. We have done it, guys, and now we are going to go chill on a plane with our boy Sonic. It's kind of funny because you're supposed to like, it's supposed to be Sonic and then Tails in there, or maybe Knuckles or Amy or whoever you really pick, but instead it is Tails and Sonic is flying him. And it's kind of funny because Tails can actually fly. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching this Let's Play. I hope you guys enjoyed, and for whoever, you know, needed help in their game and watched this Let's Play, I thank you so much. So yeah, that is it. We are going to get a fat congratulations here from Tails, because we have beat the game. So I'm going to let you guys enjoy the credits, and that is all. Thank you all so much. Peace out.